Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy, and if you are new here, you're also welcome. Kindly subscribe, share, and like my videos, and also put the notification bell to be notified when I upload new tutorials. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I made this lovely 360-degree flare top. This is me styling it in three different ways. So let's get started. So this is a 100% Ankara print fabric, and I made use of 1 yard and 12 inches. Now I folded the fabric into two equally. So I went ahead to further fold the fabric into two again. So I practically folded it into four. After the fabric has been folded into four, you should have it looking this way. The desired length of my top is 21 inches. So I added 2 inches sewing allowance to the hem, which made it 23 inches altogether. From this top of the fold, I would place the tape vertically to mark the length of my top, which is 23 inches continuously, making sure that the starting of the tape remains fixed at the top of the fold as shown. The next step is to trim out the flare following the direction of the chalk. From my shoulder to neckline, the length of my strap is 5 inches. For a plus size person, you can make use of 6 inches or even 7 inches depending on how deep you want the neck to be. So I would place my tape from the top of the fold to mark 5 inches. So the next thing I did was to mark my neck width. My neck width here is 4 inches. For a plus size person, you should mark 5 inches. To get the armhole curve, I divided my armhole circumference by 2, which gave me 8 inches. But recall I deducted 5 inches initially for the strap. This simply means I'll be subtracting that 5 inches from my armhole circumference. That will be 8 minus 5, and that is 3 inches. So I went ahead to place my tape vertically from this point to mark 3 inches, which I connected to the neck width. So I'll be cutting out the neck width and the armhole circumference. To separate this fabric, in order for us to have both the front piece and the back piece, I placed my tape on the bottom of this hem to mark 1 inch, which I connected to the tip of the armhole as shown. So this is the neck width, and at this point, this is where the strap would be attached to. So I'll be spreading out the fabric to easily secure the neck width. So let's assume that this is the front piece. Now I'll use a chalk to mark where the neck width stopped. The next step is to cut this same fabric in form of a bias tape. I actually made the wideness of this fold to be 2 inches, and I folded the side using my pressing iron, and I folded it again. So in this case, I'll be inserting the neck width in between the bias tape to pin them together. So I stopped pinning when I got to the other side of the neck width. I would use my scissors to cut out the excess tape. I would make a straight stitch directly on the tape. Here I'll be assuming that this is the back piece of the top. So I'll do the same by just marking the edges of the neck width. To insert the neck width into the bias tape. Now I went ahead to pin the bias tape all through the neck width. I took both the front piece and the back piece to secure the neck width. So it's time for me to attach my strap. But before that, I'll be placing the neck width of both the front piece and the back piece opposite each other as shown. Recall that when I folded the fabric into four initially, before cutting, I deducted 5 inches, which I said is the length of my strap. So that 5 inches I deducted is just for the front piece of this top. And for the back piece, you also need a strap, which will also be 5 inches as well. So adding the length of the straps for both the front piece and back piece will be 5 plus 5, which is 10 inches. Now I placed my tape on the armhole circumference to one side of the neck width and I had 7 inches. So that 7 inches there, I'll be adding extra 10 inches. That is the 10 inches we calculated for the length of the strap for both the front piece and back piece, which will now be 17 inches. So that's 17 inches. I'll place it on the edge of the neck width for the back piece. And then I'll take the measurement of the armhole for the other piece. So obviously this is 24 inches. So I cut out some pieces of this fabric in form of a bias tape and I measured the length to be 24 inches. So the next step is to place the edge of this bias tape on the armhole and insert the armhole into the bias tape as shown. I'll pin this together till I get to the edge of the neckline. I went ahead to place the armhole of the back piece into the end of the bias tape as shown. Alright, when doing this, just make sure that the strap isn't twisted. So I took this to my sewing machine to secure the straps following the direction of my finger. Now for the other straps, I'll be cutting out a length of 24 inches as well. And I'll also repeat the same pinning process. After securing the straps, I place the fabric front side to front side to secure the sides by 1 inch. And to also secure the hem of the top. So this is the final outcome of the top. You should give it a try, and I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe, share and like my videos, and also put on your notification bell to be notified when I upload new tutorials.